Law 2, noble purpose. Noble purpose. A noble purpose is different from like your core target, your goal, right? I heard somebody down here say, our goal is 50 kingdom businesses by 2050, 50-50. I love that because it's pithy, easy to remember. I was able to memorize it in 2 seconds, right? 50-50. That's not a noble purpose, that's a goal. It's a great goal. I love that as a goal, but I don't want you to confuse goals with a noble purpose. A noble purpose is, what is your why? What is the reason that you exist as a company? And by noble, I use the word noble very intentionally here. That's a chosen word. Is there something that your company aspires to that is big enough to encompass and draw in all of your people? Is there something that is high enough that they can shoot to attain? And something that provides meaning and supersedes just do your job. So an example of this, one of the greatest noble purposes that I've ever heard, Charlie Kirk used to say, let's get to work, we've got a country to save. That is a great noble purpose, right? And whether you love Charlie Kirk or hate him, I happen to love him, but regardless, that is a noble purpose that draws people in and that they can rally around, that transcends just do your job. Now, here's what I don't mean by noble purpose. Noble purpose is not so you can make money as an owner. Noble purpose is not please our customers. Noble purpose is not do great work. All of those things are good, but they're the price of admission, aren't they? Because everybody else in this room is probably doing those same things. Your noble purpose needs to be the thing that sets people's heart on fire. So, I know something about you, every one of you here. Somewhere deep inside you, for some of you it might be just a vague memory, but somewhere deep inside you, you have a sense, a feeling, like a splinter in your mind. You were built, you were created by God for greatness. You were created to be great and to do great things. And I want to tell you, every one of the people who work for you, they feel that too. They want to be great. They want to be part of something great. They want to do great and meaningful things. So your noble purpose answers the question that your people are already asking. Everyone, either consciously or subconsciously, is asking themselves, does what I do matter? It's your and my job to answer that question for them, because if we don't answer that question for them, they'll invent answers of their own. And I believe too many companies haven't answered this question adequately, and that's part of why we get the 80% disengagement that we've got. Next thing, a noble purpose is like a magnet at attracting great people. Great people want to be part of something great, something meaningful, something weighty, something that has gravitas, something that matters. And they want to, as I said, do meaningful things. So this attracts people who care and align. What I hear all the time when we hire new people, I'll say, "Why did you come to work here at Weather Shield?" And not one time do I hear, "Because you paid me more." We may not, I don't know. But I don't hear that. What I hear is, "I want to be a part of it. I'm here because you people are going to a place that I want to go. I believe in it. I want to be a part of it because I think this company has a great purpose, a great reason for being." And by the way, our noble purpose is to help every person become everything God created them to be. That's why we exist. To help our people become everything God created them to be. Second thing about a noble purpose is it repels the wrong people, and that is every bit as important as attracting the right people. The people who don't resonate with that purpose, we don't want them in our sandbox with us. We want to send them to our competitor. This increases retention. People will stay for something that has meaning and compels them. And then lastly, it transcends mere pay. Do you want to be competitive? We're going to talk about pay. Absolutely you do. But pay is not the primary reason that people stay if you give them something more. And lastly, and here's the secret sauce, this taps into a multiplier. Without purpose, you will get compliance and required effort. You'll get compliance and required effort. A compelling purpose taps into the most powerful thing of all, and that is discretionary effort. Discretionary effort is, I'm going to go above and beyond because I love my company, I love what we're about, I feel called to this. It's the extra oomph. Can you imagine if everybody in your company got one more thing done every single day? We have, 180 employees. If every one of those people got one little thing done every day because we tap into their discretionary effort, by the end of the year, we have gotten tens of thousands of little things accomplished that we wouldn't have just by compliance. And that is the performance multiplier that propels great company. So I'm going to tell you this. People will not give discretionary effort to your greed, to your quotas, to your initiatives, to your spreadsheets. They will give discretionary effort to meaning and purpose. And if you figure out how to give it to them in a way that is transcendent, and is a way that is big enough to draw them into it and make them a part of it, it will change your world.